The journey from success to eternal significance. Success is temporary, but eternal significance lasts forever. This is a fascinating topic, and I have talked at length in plenty of other videos before about the concept of Jacob's Ladder, which my understanding and application of it comes from Jordan Peterson's teaching. And the short version is that humans are programmed to find joy, fulfillment, meaning, happiness in the progression towards a meaningful goal. When we achieve a goal, we have the dopamine release, we feel the pleasure, the excitement, the enjoyment, all of these wonderful feelings for a surprisingly and depressingly short amount of time, and then we start to think, what's next? So the answer, according to Jordan Peterson, is we need a ever-expanding series or sequence of goals, so that whenever we achieve the one we're aiming towards, instantaneously we have a vision of an even bigger goal that carries more responsibility that we're then going to pursue towards. And then when we achieve that, we instantly have a bigger goal, more responsibility, and then we continue this pursuit into our infinitely expanding goals until we take our last breath. And by doing so, we're going to have meaning and fulfillment in whatever we do. This is why success is temporary, because we would define our success often by achieving a goal. We'd set ourselves a target to do, and then we either hit the target or we don't. It's clear, it's black and white. That's how we can objectively measure success of something. For example, if you're running and you want to run a marathon, you're either going to run the marathon and cross the finish line, or you're not. Success is you achieve the goal. Failure is you didn't achieve the goal. And so, with what I've just described, if we're programmed to find joy, meaning and fulfillment in the progression towards the goal, so in the case of a running example, it would be all of the enjoyment in the training, at least in my case, the training that I put in towards running to try and do the running goal. And then on race day comes, and then you run the race and you finish, and then the next day you're depressed because it's over. You've been working so long towards the goal, and then it's over and there's nothing else. Well, that is why success is temporary, because we're programmed to find joy and fulfillment in the progression towards the goal. When we flip it around to eternal significance and the application of creating your Jacob's Ladder and your life goals and the business goals and what you want to achieve, if you root this in biblical principles, what it means to be Christ-like, doing things in a way that will please God, you will always have more to do. There will always be something else you can do, always be something bigger you can do, and you know deep down in here that it has intrinsic meaning and purpose because you're doing it in a way as a way to please God, or for the impact of others, or that aligns with biblical principles. And this means that you're always going to have that ever-expanding series of goals, and you'll be able to pursue it because you enjoy pursuing it, you have passion for it, you have a gift for pursuing it, but also you know that you're not wasting your life because you're moving towards a goal that is meaningful, and you achieve one goal and there's more you can do, more you can do, more you can do. And that's it. That's why the journey from success to eternal, I'm a bit distracted because I'm about to go out and there's, I think, name waiting for me. So that is why success is temporary, but eternal significance lasts forever. And with me, my personal story, which I've shared in a lot of other videos, it's me as a freelancer and having my marketing agency, pursuing money, and then desperately trying to find meaning and purpose in what I was doing in the day-to-day actions of the business, not being able to find any. Ultimately, when nothing went well and nothing worked out, and bad relationships with freelancers and contractors and clients and prospects and everything else, I didn't want any more, stopped it. And then I set up Kingdom Impact Lab, where I'm focused on helping others and having an impact, and then everything becomes crystal clear. And despite the uncertainty, especially with finances in the early stages, I have got a deep sense of peace that I'm doing what I should be doing. And if you apply the same concept, I'm positive that you will too. That's all. Make it a great day. See you next time.